Words help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain.
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to just...
Get ready for a story that stirred up some big emotions. Carrie Underwood, the beloved country music star, has found herself in the middle of a heated controversy, especially on The View. It all started when she announced she would perform at President Donald Trump's inauguration. What seemed like a straightforward decision quickly turned into a media storm, sparking intense debates and strong opinions online. Here's the twist. This isn't just about politics, it's about how we handle different views as a society. Carrie, who's mostly stayed out of political discussions, explained her choice was about promoting unity and love. A noble intention, right? But the reaction was mixed. Some fans and critics felt betrayed, while others praised her courage for staying true to her beliefs despite the backlash.
You know, the words help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain.
Here's where things get really interesting. While many in Carrie's position might have backed down or stayed quiet, she stood firm in her decision. But just when things seemed to calm down, The View stepped in and the controversy reached a whole new level. In a recent episode, Joy Behar didn't hold back, questioning whether Carrie's performance was really about unity or just a political statement. Her comments sparked a fiery debate among the panel, with everyone passionately taking sides. The tension in the studio was palpable, and viewers couldn't look away as the drama unfolded. Soon, the internet was buzzing with reactions, opinions flying in every direction. But here's the twist. Carrie, in her usual classy and graceful way, chose not to engage in the chaos, staying above the fray.
Superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
I see.
Instead of clapping back or defending herself, Carrie let her actions do the talking, and that only added fuel to the fire. Some admired her calm under pressure, while others criticized her for staying silent and disappointing fans. But the story didn't end there. Country music legend John Rich stepped in, taking to Twitter to defend her. He wrote, "Carrie Underwood shows grace and class in the face of hate. That's what being a true artist is all about." Known for his outspoken views, John wasn't alone. Fans from all political backgrounds rallied to Carrie's defense. One tweet captured the sentiment perfectly. "I don't agree with her politics, but I respect her decision to sing at the inauguration. Music should unite us, not divide us."
It's country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no one else had any thought?
And this is where the controversy takes an unexpected turn. Carrie's performance wasn't just about politics. It was a reminder of the power of music to bring people together. Regardless of political views, music has a unique way of healing, uniting, and connecting people. It's a perfect example of how art and politics often clash, but also how music can rise above those divisions. As the debate rages on, it highlights something much deeper: the growing divide in our society, where politics increasingly gets in the way of human connection. It raises tough questions. Can we truly separate an artist's personal beliefs from their work? When does valid criticism cross the line into personal attacks? The controversy also sparked an important conversation about the media's role in shaping public opinion. With its massive platform, The View has the power to influence millions, but should it question someone's patriotism so publicly? Did Joy Behar go too far? And at what point does criticism of personal choices become excessive?
Pushed her, and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have nothing to say.
They're not asking any of us. Well,
Behar's comments didn't just stir the pot. They ignited a larger conversation about media responsibility. The fallout has been nothing short of explosive, with social media flooded with memes, tweets, TikToks, and heated debates. One viral meme summed up the divide perfectly, showing Carrie's composed performance alongside Joy Behar's fiery remarks, captioned, "Grace under fire versus unfiltered rage." The divide is clear. Supporters of Carrie see her decision as a dignified stand for unity, praising her for staying strong despite intense criticism. Many admire her for sticking to her principles, even in the face of backlash. On the other side, critics of The View are calling for accountability, accusing the show of stoking division rather than fostering meaningful discussion. They argue that the media has a responsibility to rise above polarizing rhetoric and focus on conversations that bring people together instead of driving them further apart.
Schedule a spa day.
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm not telling. No, I'm not telling. I'm not telling. No, because it was always in the books. Who knew this was going to be the day that it chose? Because it's also a very interesting day, right? The 21st.
It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And you can choose to celebrate it how you want. You can honor MLK.
I'm going to honor him
Yep.
at the
and
spa.
get a spa
At the spa.
treatment.
Well, as long as it's a free country and it holds,
Yes.
I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Well, yeah. You know, but it's up to us to make sure that doesn't start to change.
Yes.
Right.
You know,
Well,
that's
we're trying.
Well, we're trying, yes, and it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people performing too, and I don't really even want to bring it up.
Then there's the growing group caught in the middle, people who are simply exhausted by all the outrage. These voices are calling for a break from the constant division, urging everyone to focus on what unites us rather than what pulls us apart. One tweet summed it up perfectly. At the end of the day, it's just music. Let's stop turning everything into a battleground. So, what's the big takeaway here? Carrie Underwood's decision to perform at Trump's inauguration sparked plenty of controversy, but it's also highlighted something bigger: the importance of standing by your values, even when it's not the popular choice. Whether you agree with her politics or not, one thing is clear: Carrie's courage to stay true to herself takes real guts. As for The View, this incident raises important questions about the media's role in shaping public discourse. While shows like The View have every right to share their opinions, it's worth asking: have they crossed the line by turning debates into personal attacks? And what does this say about the state of today's media? Now it's your turn. What do you think? Was Carrie Underwood right to perform at Trump's inauguration, or do you side with The View's criticism? Should the media be held accountable for fueling divisive rhetoric, or is that just the nature of the game? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates, breaking stories, and unfiltered takes. This conversation is far from over, and we'll keep you posted every step of the way.